welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf.
Yes.
Now, let's take a look at our,
Drug trade news.
Yes. Like from now on, there will be a few news about drugs, and we have been reporting a lot about drugs. Interestingly enough, various news. So we have a lot of updates for you. Now, I believe that moving on to the first news that we have, focusing on this particular case where collaboration.
Yes, the reason that this makes such a big news on the front page because altogether it's beside the heroin and methamphetamine that the police able to confiscate it. There is also this 12 ton of what's it called? Saffrole. Not saffron.
No. Saffrole oil.
We might pronounce it wrong, but we think it's saffrole oil.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
What's important is saffrole oil is one of the main components to make
ecstasy
pills. So this 12 ton of saffrole oil worth 15 billion baht.
Because we can make a lot of ecstasy with it.
With this amount of 12 ton of saffrole, they can make 83 million pills, e-pills.
Oh goodness!
So and then they said this is the gang that actually will supply all this to the Dutch drug trafficking.
Right in Netherlands, I think.
Yes,
they were
the
supposed
Netherlands, the Dutch
send it
traffic
to Rotterdam. They said it.
And beside that, the 12 ton was separated in 671 tank altogether, and they kind of mixed in with other vegetable oil in the container just to hiding from the police. If the police unable to find it, this will, another big export from Thailand.
And I think that this is involving not only Thai culprits. There's a Chinese culprit as well as someone, a Myanmar citizens as well.
Yes.
So I think they say that this is like one of the biggest drug bust case that they have been trying to build based on the collaboration between the police from Netherlands itself as well as Thai police, and they say that it is over a year investigation.
And all this chemical is not even in Thailand. They brought it in from China.
Yeah, that's the thing, Kun Tulip. I think we became such a traffic route for a lot of...
A hub?
Yeah, because everybody seemed to logistically, Thailand is a great place to moving around things.
Yeah.
And I guess that those are tanks. Those are big tanks.
And doesn't look too hygienic.
Well, if you use chemicals for ecstasy, I guess it's drugs.
But it's something you take into your body. You would hope that it's a bit clean.
The ecstasy?
I don't know. Anyway.
Right.
So yes, good thing that they're able to catch these people. Five suspects altogether. 54 grams of heroin and 12 tons, a little over 12 tons of saffron oil.
They're doing all the diagram, make sure that link to each other.
I guess there will be more expanding from that later, like the many news so far.
Yeah, the drug network that is on the news. You're gonna have that later on to be reported. Now, I'm gonna report another news that I have been reported since the first day about the event in Chonburi where there was the shooting. At first, we didn't know what was going on, but one girl was found dead with her university uniform. And later on, the next day, which is yesterday, there has been a report saying that it was drug-related, and 2 of the police officers came forward and say that they were investigating this particular case, and the girl as well as the driver of a car and people in the passenger seat at the back actually involved in some kind of drug trades. And the thing is, obviously the girl's mother is not very happy. Kun Sunisa Dok Dua, the girls that passed away, wasn't very her mother wasn't very happy. She said that her daughter has nothing to do with this particular drug trade, so on and so forth. Now, the driver yesterday, as well as the passenger at the back, went into the police station. I guess you cannot say turn himself in because they claim that they did not do anything. They didn't have any drugs in them. Now, this is Kun Arak Hanati, which is the passengers, and Kun Santisuk Yindisuk, the driver. Now, they have been saying that they have nothing to do with this particular case due to the fact that they did not own a gun. This is another story that they are telling. They said that they were supposed to be on their way to one of the relatives' funeral. And the girl said that requested the driver to stop by at this particular place very quickly. And he said that all of a sudden, two men with guns came to their car and demanding them to open the door. And all of a sudden, shoot them. That's what he said. Like they shot them. So he tried to run away, and the girl just slowly, just tilted a little bit to his side, collapsed on him. But he didn't realize that she was dead. That's what he claimed. He said that he didn't realize, so he just tried to escape from that particular spot until all the tires, well, 3 of them altogether, were exploded. So he parked the car, and him and another passenger in the car ran out without the girl. And they both claimed that they didn't realize that she was dead.
Okay.
But they just decided to flee the scene without taking their friend with them somehow.
Okay.
Now, he said that he would like to confirm that him and his friend did not have a gun. There's no shooting back, so on and so forth. But I guess that's going to have to be investigated a little bit more, whether or not the police cars have seen some bullet holes in them, because if that's the case, there's probably have a gunfight or exchange of fire altogether. Now, they have said that this particular case, probably the police will have to investigate a little bit more, but due to the fact that these two claim that they did not do it at this point, the lawyer of the two just being there with them, and no charges has been pressed against them just yet, because the police will still have to investigate over the 2 policemen that did this, whether or not they were overreacting, and what they've done is too much.
But it's a car chase and gun exchange.
Yeah, that's what the policeman said. But now these two said that no, there was no exchanging fires. It was just police trying to shoot them for no reason.
So now they have to wait until forensic
So we have 2 stories all together.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, another story. This is stemmed from the car chasing in the middle of Bangkok that we reported on Monday, that causing 1 death. One suspect died, and another one severely injured. The one that died, apparently the police able to find some evidence in him and find the address of a house in Pathum Thani, which is very close to Bangkok. So the police go search in his house, and they find 2 million baht cash, a lot of ammunition, and over 100,000 methamphetamine, and some part of crystal meth. And the police able to get CCTV footage of the one of the apartment that they ran. So the police found the wife. You remember that there was a baby. 3 months baby, right? And police believe that this baby.
And they were asking the mother to come and pick him up.
And so the police said they think the woman that they saw in the footage, they believe to be the wife of the deceased one, is the mother of the baby, which already ran away with 3 rolling bags and 3 backpack with another 2 friends. So police believe that probably some cash that not less than 100 million baht. And when they went into this particular room at this apartment on 11th floor. It's actually not a residential room. It's actually the mini lab to make a new kind of
lab?
Crystal methamphetamine. It will be methamphetamine mixed with crystal meth and put in some vanilla extract.
Because you need a new flavor
so
in the market.
There you go. They will get a new product line. And of course, there is the 999 sign on these pills. So they believe, because in these pills there are also 550 pills of the methamphetamine and 200 grams of crystal meth. So they believe this is definitely part of the Lieutenant Colonel Yi Sae drug trafficking ring. And it's the new brand that is like a seahorse logo on the pills.
With the 999?
Right. Normally methamphetamine will be horse head.
Right, because we also call it yama.
The old name is yama, then they changed it to yaba. But now it's like ma nam seahorse. It's a new product line.
Because it's got vanilla in it.
Yes. I don't know. Anyway, the police still asking the mother of the child to turn herself in. Before, the police promised that they're not going to charge her anything, but now she become one of the suspects because she fled away with believed to be a lot of cash money.
Yeah.
But the police still ask her to turn herself in so she can, be close to her kid.
I think, I would say good luck. I don't think she's coming back, but you never know. Mother instinct, that might bring her back.
But I think the police will be able to find her catch and her friends.
Right. So, better turn yourself in other than, get caught, dead or alive. That's not guaranteed. So, might as well
you don't
turn
want to
yourself
end up dead.
Exactly. Like your husband?
Yes.
That
won't be too good for the kid.
No, not good.
Anyway, this turn out.
Moving on now, this is a little warning for all of you out there. Apparently, we have been reporting, I think we can just safely say it, that warning to all people in all regions, especially we have heard a lot about the flood down south as well as very strong wind, and obviously that's caused a lot of problem with the oil slick cleaning as well. However, we have also been reporting a lot about flooding, mudslide, flash floods down up north as well. Now, starting today on the 2nd all the way to the 6th, they said that on the 3rd, be on a watch out for those of you who live up north or northeastern part of Thailand, because apparently a tropical storm called JEBI is hitting us, or at least coming our way. At this point, this particular tropical storm situated in China itself, around the Hai Lam Island. That's what they said, and they said that it will approaching Vietnam approximately either today or tomorrow, and we will actually get to experience a little bit of that. Now, as you can see, the severity of it is quite big. Now, on the 2nd, today all the way to the 5th, they say that we will see a lot of heavy rain, especially in Loi, Nong Khai, Bungkan, Udon Thani, Nong Bua Lampu, Sakon Nakhon, Nakhon Phanom, and Mukdahan. Now, of course, I have talked about Sakon Nakhon before, that they have seen a lot of flood and water has risen quite a bit. At this point, they say that in the dam, there has been a reported of a situation as well where a lot of water would have to be requested not to be released into, because obviously you have to make electricity and such, but the release of water causing more and more flood to actually take place. So at this point, they were requesting that perhaps they slow down the releasing of the water a little bit from the dam. And in Kanchanaburi, Chanthaburi, Trat, Ranong, Phang they're also seen a lot of heavy rain as well. And plus high waves. We're talking about 2-meter high waves in Andaman Sea. So obviously, like we said, apart from the fact that you're not supposed to travel outside diving, especially obviously in Rayong province, is a big no-no because of the oil slick. Also at this point is due to the storm as well. Now, in Salfrole, I have reported about the longest wooden bridge that has collapsed in Kanchanaburi province. They say that there's also a report right now of the situation where the flash flood has destroyed over 10 houses in Salfrole district. And they say that they already announced Salfrole as a risk area, disaster risk area. So make sure that you're not approaching around that area because there have been seen a little bit of the earth separation as well, because they say that about 30 centimeters separation in terms of a width, the earth just practically cracked, the land cracked in such a long way, about 100 meter in length. So it's quite big, and they went into the area, the authorities, and said that it was so severe that they have to evacuate people in Salfrole district due to the fact that obviously it's getting bad. And of course Salfrole is where the wooden bridge is, and they still don't know what to do in terms of try to restore the oldest wooden bridge here in Thailand, the longest.
Have to wait until all this
yeah.
water gone and everything
So
back to somewhat normal before they start maybe build the bridge again or fix it.
It's quite severe, like by the look of it. So we're not sure what's going on, but that's the update so far. But be very careful. Obviously, it's going to hit us. So until from today all the way to the 5th.
So this weekend,
maybe
just stay in Bangkok.
Yeah, or if you're actually in the provinces, watch the news very closely. If you think that it's getting bad, like by the look of the heavy rain, maybe move your belongings, start to move your belonging up to the 2nd floor and then find alternative, because you might need to evacuate the area. You never know.
Yes.
Right.
Anyway, it's time for the short break.
Yes, a very short break.
And we'll come back with, of course, the oil spill epic.
Yes, the epic.
And yesterday, PTT finally come out and apologized publicly.
And I have updates from the army telling everyone not to panic. There might be a little bit movement here and there around town. Not to panic. So please
don't go anywhere.